Is this the ultimate divisional power move that finally gives the Yankees a consistent contact hitter they desperately need? Or would trading Jazz Chisholm Jr., the electric 30-30 All-Star who revitalized the Bronx, to their biggest rival in the AL East be the most catastrophic mistake in franchise history? Can Bo Bichette really transform the Yankees lineup into a championship-caliber offense? Or would this trade represent the final admission that Brian Cashman has lost control of the offseason? The impossible just gained serious traction. On this Tuesday, December 30th, 2025, an explosive report from Ronick Bose reveals that the New York Yankees and Toronto Blue Jays are discussing a trade framework that would send the electric Jazz Chisholm Jr. to Toronto in exchange for the king of hits Bo Bichette. It's a need-for-need move that promises to shake the foundations of the AL East. Divisional trades involving superstars are almost unheard of, but desperation breeds bold action. For Brian Cashman and the Yankees, the logic is surgical. The team needs contact. The 2025 lineup had power, but it was streaky and inconsistent. Bo Bichette, coming off a stellar season where he hit .311 and led the league with 181 hits, is a consistency machine that's been missing. In return, the Jays, searching for a new athletic identity, would receive Jazz Chisholm, a player with 31 home runs and 22 stolen bases, under contract control through 2026. But here's the tactical question that had to be resolved. Where does Bo Bichette play in New York? The Yankees aren't moving Anthony Volpe from shortstop. The plan is to move Bo Bichette to second base. The report notes that Bichette's defense at shortstop was evaluated as below average, moving him to second base limits that concern while keeping his elite bat in the lineup every single day. And this isn't a one-year rental. The Yankees would be in position to pursue a long-term extension with Bichette, probably in the range of $150 to $230 million over 5 to 7 years. That's the kind of commitment that signals confidence in a player's ability to transform the franchise. So why would the Jays trade their homegrown idol to their biggest rival? Because Jazz Chisholm brings power, speed, and flexibility. Pairing Jazz with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would give Toronto a completely different and more dynamic offensive look. Instead of relying on contact and consistency, the Jays would have a lineup built on explosiveness and athleticism. There's also the contract situation. Bo Bichette is in the final year of his deal at $16.5 million. Jazz has control through 2026. Toronto will be trading an imminent free agency risk for a guaranteed asset with more years of control. The report suggests that to balance the trade, Toronto could also receive depth pieces like Ernie Clement, Joey Loperfido, or even pitching prospect Ricky Tiedemann. It's a clash of philosophies. The Yankees want contact and batting average. They want someone who puts the ball in play when Aaron Judge isn't hitting home runs. Bo is that guy with a .311 average compared to Jazz's .242. The Jays want athletic ceiling and power. They want the potential of 30-30 season and the electric energy that Jazz brings to the ballpark. Here's what makes this trade so fascinating. Both teams could genuinely believe they won the deal. Both teams could walk away thinking they got the better end of the bargain. But only one will be laughing in October. Only one will have made the right choice when it matters most. Bo Bichette in pinstripes, playing second base, hitting .300 at Yankee Stadium. Jazz Chisholm doing his thing at Rogers Center, stealing bases and hitting home runs for the Blue Jays. It's the kind of trade where the narrative writes itself. It's the kind of deal that defines a rivalry for years to come. The question isn't whether this trade makes sense on paper. It does. The question is whether Brian Cashman is willing to make the boldest move of his career by trading a fan favorite to a division rival to get the consistency bat he desperately needs. And whether the Blue Jays are willing to sacrifice contact and consistency for the dynamic athleticism and power that Jazz represents. If you think the Yankees should absolutely make this trade to get Bo Bichette's consistency and contact hitting, or if you believe trading Jazz Chisholm Jr. to Toronto would be a catastrophic mistake that haunts the organization forever, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to smash that like button, because this is a kind of blockbuster trade proposal that could reshape the entire AL East. And you don't want to miss a single update on the Yankees' pursuit of championship glory.